At this point, Itel is very intentional when it comes to coming for Samsung's market. You know how everyone competes with iPhones, but Itel was like, nah, that's boring, let's go after Samsung. With their latest release, the Itel S25 Ultra, Itel has certainly improved in a lot of ways and gone backwards in some, but for just under 250,000 naira, is it something you should buy? Well, hold that thought and let's get started. Unboxing the Itel S25 Ultra, you get all the necessary things in the box. I am happy there is a curved screen protector since you most likely aren't going to find that exact fit in the market, so it was thoughtful of Itel for adding it. The Itel S25 Ultra bears a lot of resemblance to the current Galaxy S24 Ultra that I really think they are treading on a fine line between being sued by Samsung or being able to sell their devices. You know, it's serious when they can't even put a designed by Itel stamp on their own device. Anyways, it's a nice and thin design. The body is made out of plastic at the rear and glossy plastic at the sides. You might want to insert the device into the provided TPU case. We have an IP64 water resistant rating, which is a major improvement from the past Itel devices. Majority don't even have any, so thumbs up for that. As you can see, there is no headphone jack. I think 2024 is the year that headphone jacks finally die on budget devices, and honestly I don't really mind. Or what do you think? Let us know in the comments. Disappointing to say, we only get a mono speaker setup, which could have definitely been stereo. I feel a device of this looks, price and caliber shouldn't even have a mono speaker setup. Also, we get a hybrid SIM card slot, so 2 SIMs or 1 SIM and a memory card. Moving on to the display, the Itel S25 Ultra really shines. I mean, literally, it can get up to 1400 nits, which is quite impressive for a device that costs under 250,000 naira. It's an AMOLED display, 6.78 inches in size with a resolution of 1080 by 2436 pixels and support for a 120Hz refresh rate. But that's not all. The display is also protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 7i. It's a new technology from Corning, and if you're wondering, is it strong? Yes. Stronger than the current flagship Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2? No, but it's pretty strong nonetheless, which is better than nothing. Viewing content on the Itel S25 Ultra is really good. The curved display enhances your viewing experience. It supports always-on display functionality as well, and we get an under-display optical fingerprint scanner, which is just awesome for a device at this price range. The good news continues down to the software as well. Itel is promising 2 years of Android OS updates, which they have never done before. But I will say Android 15 is guaranteed. If you'll be getting Android 16, that remains to be seen. Itel OS remains the same. There are pre-installed apps that you can uninstall or disable. It has a ton of features which you can mess around with, like the AI voice assistant, AI wallpaper generator, and a whole lot more. Alright, let's talk about some not so exciting parts of the Itel S25 Ultra. It runs on the Unisoc T620 chipset, which some of you might be disappointed to hear. Well, the reason is simply because Itel spent a lot of money when it comes to the design and the display that they had to cut cost somewhere. That said, it's an okay chipset. A MediaTek Helio G100 would have been better though. We get 8GB of RAM and 128 or 256GB of storage, UFS 2.2 storage to be exact. This isn't really going to change the fact that the processor isn't the best for a device at this price range. I mean, a 12nm Unisoc T620 wasn't or isn't just it at all. Like, come on, Itel, you could have cut cost somewhere else. That said, the Unisoc T620 will run your day-to-day tasks well. However, when it comes to gaming, it's my struggle to keep up, especially when it comes to demanding titles. So I will honestly not recommend you to game on the Itel S25 Ultra at all. Another area where Itel cut cost is in terms of the charging. Fine, we get a 5000 mAh battery, but it can only charge at a maximum of 18 watts. You are looking at over 2 hours 30 minutes from 0 to 100%. Which honestly I can give a pass, since at the end of the day we all charge overnight, and if you use the device normally you shouldn't even have to charge for a whole day, which is pretty okay. Flipping the Itel S25 Ultra, we see a lot of camera rings. Well, Actually, we get only two cameras, the 50 megapixel main and a macro camera. Occupying the remaining space is a LED ring light, an IR blaster, and a LED flash. You know, Itel was trying to make it look like you have 5 cameras to get that, Samsung look to say. Camera performance is alright. It's what you would expect from an Itel S series device. It also has a 32 megapixel selfie camera which is capable of shooting videos at 1080p 30 frames per second and 1440p 30 frames per second from the rear camera. Alright, did Itel improve? Yes, they certainly did. I mean, I kind of like some of the features that came with it, like the under display fingerprint scanner. The curved display is also alright, plus the IP rating and the Corning Gorilla Glass protection. Those are really neat features for this device. That said, I can't still get my head over the fact that we have a mono speaker setup on this device, on a device of this caliber, and that processor, it wasn't, or it isn't it at all. Like Itel, you could have done better. But yeah, should you buy it? Well, I think it's an okay device and I could see people getting it. Personally, I would look elsewhere, maybe the, what's it called, the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus. I think it costs around this price as well. But yeah, let me know your own thoughts in the comment section. And yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.